Shalom, everybody. You have been asking and asking, when are we going to get Word Power available? When is it going to be in print? When are we going to be able to use it on the Homeschooling Torah website? And my answer is hopefully soon, and I cannot promise a date. The reason I cannot promise a date is that we have a daughter that never got a birth certificate. She was born on the Navajo reservation back in 2004, and we have been working her whole life to try to get her a birth certificate. She was born at home, and so there wasn't a doctor or a nurse there to observe it. And while we had a lot of people see her the very day she was born, getting the evidence that the state of Arizona required was very difficult, and we are finally at the point where we can file a petition with the state of Arizona and appear before a judge, and I think she's going to get a birth certificate. We even have a DNA test. The problem is that we live in Michigan and we can't fly to Arizona to appear before the judge. We have to, because she doesn't have ID, she doesn't have a birth certificate to get a driver's license or a state ID, and so we can't fly. We're going to have to drive, and that's a really long trip. Probably 3 to 4 days of driving to get there, 3 to 4 days back, and then meeting with lawyers and appearing before the judge. And so we're looking at a 2 to 3 week process to get all of that done. And here's the catch: we don't know when it's going to be. And we've spent a lot of hours this year working on this process. I'm just hesitating to upload the lessons and get everybody started, and then to be gone for 3-4 weeks and have it suddenly stop. I think you guys have had enough of that. And if I don't have it available in time for you to start your school year, then I would want you to have something else to use so that you can be consistent with your children. Having said all of that, our plan is to be able to start uploading the last week of August or maybe the first week of September. We're going to take a break from uploading for 2 weeks when we get to Sukkot time. So that would be the last week of September and the first week of October. We're also going to take a break the week of Thanksgiving, and we're also going to take a 2-week break when it comes around next spring to Passover time. Other than that, our plan is to upload new Word Power lessons every week, and for that matter, also new science lessons. I just want you to know what our schedule is and what's going to prevent us. So we're going to be working on it until we go to Arizona, and then be back at it when we return back from that trip. So we're allowing a 3-week window in there. So I just want you to know, if you want to use Word Power with your children this year, you need to be aware of what's going on in the Elliott family. And again, I don't know the future. I don't know if we caught COVID again or some other sickness. All of those things are outside of our control. But to the best of our ability, this is the plan. So if you want to use Word Power, that's what you can expect. And all of it, Abba willing. If you don't want to use Word Power, I want to remind you that Homeschooling Torah does have a full language arts curriculum already on the website. I'm going to put a link underneath the video to a curriculum overview chart that shows how we have used Homeschooling Torah with our own children all of their years growing up. And so it includes spelling and vocabulary. It includes typing. It includes grammar 2 times. It includes a grammar review 2 times. It includes writing several times and a writing prompt several times. We also have high school literature, speech, and writing classes. And I think with all of that, that is a pretty thick language arts program already. So if you don't feel comfortable using Word Power this year, don't be shy about using Homeschooling Torah, because we really do have a full language arts curriculum already there. And so that's what I'm going to post a link to under this video so that you will know what to expect and what will work for your family. A lot of those subjects you can teach all your children together, and that is a huge advantage of Homeschooling Torah, because it will save you time. But we are working on Word Power, we are working on new science lessons, and I hope this will give you some idea of what to expect for the 2023-2024 school year. Shalom.